Simple Mystic, the show, is very much about finding the resonance, finding that light-hearted Christ resonance that has been offered to us from source and through source. And ultimately what that is unconditional love. And so Simple Mystic is going to break down some of the concepts that have honestly been held back through gatekeeping, through various reasons for a period of time, but the gates are coming down now, and the information is ready to flow and flow simply. And that's because there's a big thing happening right now on our earth in linear time, which is this beautiful, magnificent, what many have known as 5D shift into a love consciousness that is actually magnified throughout the earth and throughout the planet. And so many of us have been called and asked to hold water, if you will, to bear the light. And that work is so magnificent because simply bearing the light and holding the light transforms the world around us. Brothers and sisters, my soul sisters and brothers, I know that you know this already. Holding the light is what will transform the world. And not only that, but our consciousness and where we place our focus as we hold the light. And we are scientific transmuters of energy and experts of energy. I thought recently about the fact that sometimes people who want to live high resonant lives are looked at as overly positive. And sometimes those people can be judged for being unrealistic, or I've heard the words like Pollyanna, these type of views. But there's a misunderstanding. Those who choose to hold a high resonant light are not foolishly walking in the light. We are masters of both light and dark. And we've learned how to hold and understand our darkness, just as our source, our creator, holds its own darkness. And that's something that we'll get into deeper as we progress. But today, what we're going to be talking about this is a 3-part series, and this is part 1. And today, what we're going to be talking about is what source is, the substance of source, and who source is. So if you didn't know yet, the Simple Mystic verse is based on Christian mysticism that has evolved into a sort of spiritual science, but we do hold on tight to the light of Christ, and the light upholds us. So there is this biblical element, but I would not call this religious. And some may hear it and say, "Oh, that's religious," But join me and let me know. Join us and let us know what you think, because we're all of us souls we all have unique perspectives and a unique consciousness. And so even just using words and not yet being able to use telepathy to share and discuss these things, even just using words does take away from the message and the understanding of the message. So we do have to be very merciful and forgiving in the usage of understanding words, and connect to our personal intuition and our personal truth. Hold on to what does resonate and make sense to us, and really just release the rest without judgment. And that's one of the most pure ways to process the information, because your spirit knows what it needs and what it wants right now, and those things it will deposit, and you can just release the others. You're at no obligation to hold something that doesn't resonate with you.